Hey guys, I have a haul video for you today, and let me just say, I am so beyond frustrated right now. I just literally spent the past hour on my stinking camera trying to fix the settings, and I'm still not happy with it. I am just... I'm so ready to just go back to my old camera where, I mean, the quality wasn't as good as with this one, but no one ever complained about it, and all I had to do was set my camera up and change like maybe 2 settings, and this camera, I really want to like throw it at the wall, but it was a very expensive camera, so I really don't want to do that, but I kind of want to do that. It's making me crazy. I'm just like, why can't you just look the way that I want you to? Even with pictures, it's not just video, it's pictures too. Like, I just, first world problems. Alright, so I'm going to get started with a bunch of ShopLately stuff, like a good amount of ShopLately stuff from a bunch of different sellers that I'm very excited about, some of which I have purchased from before, and some of them are new, which I think is really cool as well. So, if you guys don't know what ShopLately.com is, I've talked about it so many times, but I'll give you a little spiel. It is a website that has pretty much everything and anything you could possibly want. They have jewelry, clothing, shoes, accessories of all kinds. They have makeup now. I mean, they have pretty much everything. What is cool about this website is that it houses sort of this forum for all these different vendors. So there are like, I think, hundreds of different sellers selling all this stuff. So each store has their own unique vibe. But it's really cool. If you sign up with Facebook, you get $10 credit. I will link all these different pages below if you guys are interested. I will also link my favorites page that has all the items that I like. If any of you guys follow me on ShopLately, you know that I update it fairly often. So it's really cool. I've been collaborating with them for I think like 2 years now, and I just really love it, and I think that goes to show just based on the time that I've spent with them. So you guys should check it out. I did purchase from a bunch of different sellers, and each one ships out separately because they are from different vendors, so just keep that in mind if you're thinking about placing a big order. You might not get everything at exactly the same time just because they may be coming from different places. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to get started with the first seller that I hadn't purchased from before, but I've always admired her stuff. But it's a little bit pricey. So she recently had a sale, an under $25 sale, and I decided to check it out, and I picked out these earrings. They are druzy earrings, which you guys know I'm all about the druzy life. So these are honestly so freaking pretty. I'm obsessed. And she also hand wrote a card with this, and she sent a free gift as well, which I can always appreciate when people take the extra step to handwrite, like thank you for purchasing and stuff like that. I really do appreciate that, and I actually think it's fairly rare. But these are the earrings. They're these little blue druzy studs. I love them so much. There are different options for her stuff since her stuff is actually handmade, but I love them so much. They're like the perfect size. I love them. The free gift she sent was this little turquoise, or actually it's not little at all, it's a pretty big statement turquoise ring in like a coppery bronzy sort of base, and that ring has a finger on it. That ring has a finger on it. I'm normally not a huge statement ring person. I used to be, but not quite anymore. But I do like this. I love turquoise, so I'm sure I'll incorporate this somehow. And lastly from her, she did send a bunch of extra backings, and not just like one, but like multiple different ones. She sent plastic ones, she sent metal ones, like 3 different types of metal ones. I'm just so like impressed and just very pleased with this whole thing. Next up is Opaque Lion, and I have purchased from them several times before. Whoa, that was my voice. It's really cute. This time I did buy 4 rings. They were having a little sale on a bunch of dainty rings, and I decided to get 4 of them, 2 of which are the same style. They are these open triangles, and I got 1 in silver and 1 in gold. I got this one that has 3 triangles in gold. And I also got this silver open circle sort of style. Now, one thing I did want to mention about these is that the pictures are a little misleading. The pictures make them appear to be like a matte sort of finish, or not like a matte metal or a frosted metal. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. And these are definitely not. They're definitely polished and shiny, so that's just something to keep in mind. I still like them, and I will wear them, but that's just something that you should know, that the pictures are a little bit off. Next up is from Artifacts Collection, and I really, really love this ring. A lot of the stuff on this seller is expensive as well, because it is another handmade seller, I believe. But I got this ring, and it was fairly inexpensive, and this one has 3 cool like greenish earthy stones in it, and this is the sort of ring that I would wear on the daily just because it's pretty much a neutral. You can wear it with almost anything. It's really cool because it is adjustable, so you don't have to worry about sizing or anything. Next up is from Cobb and Penn. I have bought from them as well. The first thing that I got from them is this pair of earrings that are these like double-sided ones. So this like sparkly, crystally studded side would like go in the front and stick out, and then the other side would stick out in the back. These are a lot bigger than I was expecting them to. I thought they would be more like the size of these earrings that I'm wearing right now. And they're a little bit big. They're like, I mean, they are gonna stand out, like literally, like I don't know if you guys can see it, like stand out. This other necklace I love it so much, but oh my god, I love it. It's just like this faux stone. Actually, I think it might be glass even, just based on the feel of it, but I love it so much. It's so cool. It's very like bohemian, and it's just cool. Like, come on. And it like hangs at a really good length. Well, I'm too short, you guys can't see, but it's good. I like it a lot, and I just, I'm obsessed with this. And as much as I love that necklace, I probably love this next item and the last one, I think, from ShopLately even more because it's freaking amazing. So it's from this seller called Jillicious, I think, Charms and Accessories. All of these items will be linked below, by the way. But I have loved her stuff from like the first time that I signed up with ShopLately like 2 years ago. She makes all of these little mini like food jewelry items, like earrings and necklaces, and I've always loved it, but it's kind of like, when am I ever going to wear this? But I know exactly when I'm going to wear what I got. So, taco earrings. You may have guessed already that I'm going to wear these on Taco Tuesday, every Tuesday. Not that I actually eat tacos every Tuesday, but I'm going to wear them on Tuesdays because they're tacos, and they're actually even cuter than in the pictures on her page. I freaking love them so much. They legitimately look like little baby tacos. Like, I'm so in love with these things. I can't even deal with this. Like, they're so cute. Alright, so let's move on to clothing items. I did get some stuff in from Windsor, and you guys know I love me some Windsor. I got this crop top that is so cute. It's honestly, I could wear it right now. It's so freaking hot here. There's no such thing as winter in Southern California. There's just not.
It's so hot. I hate it. But I guess I shouldn't complain because it could be snowing. Although, frankly, I think I would like the snow for 30 seconds and I'd be over it.
Anyway, here's the crop top. It's super cute, and it's a little like flowy floral print thing going on, and you wear it off the shoulder. You could wear it like this as well, but it sort of looks like I'm an adult wearing a child's top if I wear it this way, so wearing it off the shoulder is your best bet probably. But I do love this. It's really actually way more comfortable than I was expecting, and it's a really cute piece, so there's that one. The next item kind of makes me cringe a little bit because I was picking these items out before this heat wave struck, and I was like, this will be perfect. I was planning on doing a winter to spring lookbook, and I was like, this will be one of the items I'm going to use. But now I don't even know if I'm going to do that lookbook because it's too freaking hot here. So I got this sweater dress or sweater tunic, and the idea of putting this on and filming in it just makes me very uncomfortable just thinking about it. But it has stripes. You guys know I love stripes. I've always loved stripes. It has like a cream and a navy, and it has thinner stripes and then thicker ones. I just love it. It's actually pretty lightweight, but it's still a sweater. Like, I still couldn't do it. My taco earrings! I'll save them later. The next thing I love, so I've talked about how I'm really into the whole flowy pants thing. They're just really comfortable because it's basically like wearing pajamas outside. So I got this pair, and this is the first time I've ever bought a pair that doesn't have like cinched ankles, or you know, the gathering at the ankles. These are actually like loose and flowy at the bottom, which I've always thought wouldn't be very flattering, but I don't even care because these are so comfortable and I love them, and they're really easy to style. I really do like these a lot. Like, I love them. That was weird. The last thing that I got from Windsor is kind of the opposite of cute. It's definitely more on the sexy side. This is the type of thing that I would wear when I go out, which is very rare, but you never know, it might happen in a month or so. but it has this knotted detail on the front, so it is a long sleeve top, which I really, really like, because you don't want to wear a jacket or have to carry around a jacket when you go out, just because it's a hassle and it's annoying. So having long sleeves is a good idea. Sometimes it's pretty cropped, like it comes up a little bit higher than I was expecting, but it's not a big deal. It's lightweight, it's soft, it's comfortable, I dig it. Hashtag save the tacos. That was funnier in my head. Alright, and lastly I have a bunch of stuff from Forever 21. Now, I decided, or I assumed anyway, that buying some athletic workout clothes would motivate me to work out, or at least exercise somewhat more than once a week. So you guys know I don't work out at all, like not at all, like zero workout. But for the past 4 weeks, I've been taking a hike once a week, which is as consistent as you're gonna get from me, is once a week. There's a big canyon reserve behind where I live, and I usually hike for about an hour, sometimes a little bit more, usually a little bit more. It's low intensity cardio. I actually can't run because I don't know if it's a thing to have weak hip flexors, but if it is, I have the weakest of hip flexors. Hip flexors. Like running for 10 seconds causes like intense pain in my hip flexors. Yeah, it's fun. So I got 2 new sports bras and I love these so much. They're just so fun. So this first one is a bright royal blue with red trim. I love it. I love this thick band on the bottom. It's very like sporty, but I don't know. I'm obsessed with it. And it has this like meshy sort of back, so it's very breathable. This is a size small, by the way, and it was $13.90. The next one is like a neon sort of chartreuse color, and it has some piping in gray. And what I like about this one is this cool cagey back sort of thing going on here. I really like cagey effects and cutouts. I'm sure you guys have noticed by now. Both of these, by the way, are padded, not push-up or anything, but they just have padding, which I totally appreciate. I don't understand how any sports bra could not have some sort of coverage in the front. Like, that always blows my mind. I'm like, why would it not? But anyway, this was also a size small and it was $12.90. The last workout related item I got is this pair of shorts. Now, specifically looking at all these different ones that have zippers in the back to put my keys. I can't leave my house unlocked, like I don't feel comfortable doing that, so I always have to carry my keys. But I liked this neon coral trim. There was this really cool pair of, actually they were like faux leather and they had like built-in like spandex shorts too, but these ones were a lot more comfortable. They're a bit more flattering as well. They have the whole like tulip cut on the sides, and again, the pocket in the back was a huge bonus. These are a size small and they are $15.90. In my Daiso Target haul, I did mention that I am doing the makeup design for the musical this year, and in case none of you guys are familiar with I guess dress code when it comes to being backstage, normally you have to wear all black, because if you're ever in the wings or need to be anywhere close to the stage, it's best to be in all black, because if the audience sees you, especially the ones on the sides, it just kind of ruins the magic of it all, and it's just a little bit unprofessional. So when shows come around, I do have to wear all black for like 6 days. So there's that. So all these pieces that I got are black, but I don't really have a problem with that because I'm all about that black clothing like everybody else. Hashtag basic. The first thing I got was this really simple black tee. This is from their contemporary line, which I really actually enjoy their contemporary line. They have a lot of really cool pieces in that one. But it's just a really sheer, simple black tee. It's a little bit longer, and it's also a little bit longer in the back than in the front, which I always appreciate. And it has a fairly wide neckline, so that I can actually wear it a little bit off the shoulder if I wanted to as well. I got this in a medium because it was the only one. I grabbed it, I was like, I love it. And it is $13.80. I got 2 fairly simple black tops. This first one is just a black crop top that I'll wear with some high-waisted black pants most likely. It is the same as, I have a gray one as well. These are really inexpensive. They're only $1.90. I grabbed it right away because you never have too many just like plain black tanks. So there's that. Okay, and this next one has a higher neckline. It is a tank top and it would hit like up here. I have a lot of these sort of cuts. But this one is really cool because it cuts pretty low in the armhole area, but then it has this really cool caging on the sides. Again, I'm really into the whole cage cutout situation. And it just has those on the sides that hit right around my rib area. This one is also small and it was only $8.90. Alright, last thing, I did get a pair of black pants, and these are, again, one of those like really loose, comfy pairs of pants, and these ones are banded at the bottom here. They do have some elastic. These are a small, and they were only $13.90, which I thought was really, really reasonable, but they're a little bit big, and I don't know. They're big enough that they make me kind of want to return them, but they are really comfortable, and again, so cost effective. Only $13.90, that's kind of crazy. Alright, so that is it for this haul video. Finally, I think I got everything. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you next time. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering about my makeup or my hair, all I did was just do simple curls today, and then I just pulled some of it back with a clip. And then my makeup today, I have posted a few pictures on Instagram about it, just because I do plan on doing a get ready with me or a tutorial for it. I just have to work out a few kinks with it, just because I do want to perfect it before I go ahead and do the look. So that's about it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!